I knew what I do now. That's the name of this topic. And that's related towards these fantasy players that we thought were just going to be next level, game changing, and basically carry our teams. But we drafted them in the first or second round, and they ain't showed up at all, man. It has been a dumpster fire.
Nope.
Right.
It has been a legit dumpster fire. I mean, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna bring up the list, and I'll vocalize it for my co-host over here of average draft positions of
Yeah.
players and what you would have thought would have been a good team with these players, and it's just turned into just yeah, it's no way. There's no way. All right, so I got the list up. First up, Christian McCaffrey. That is a big
Nope.
yeah, that is a big no. I mean, God dang, I hit two on that. This man ain't played a snap in the regular season. So Christian McCaffrey is kind of destroying it for a lot of fantasy owners right now. A lot of fantasy owners expecting him to be the number one person, repeat his performance from last season, where he was, I believe, the top running back in 2023. Let me just go and put up his stats real quick and look it up. Um, Christian McCaffrey, he was averaging 45.2. He averaged 45.2 fantasy points in Yahoo, I believe, for the whole season. You know, or let me make sure I get it right. He averaged 22.4 fantasy points for the whole season. So Christian McCaffrey, averaging 22.4 fantasy points per game, was the top running back. And now he hasn't played one game in the 2024 season. You still there, Barkey? I think my co-host
I'm here.
left. Okay. I was going down on a
Yeah.
diatribe about Christian McCaffrey and how his performance,
Yeah.
which you're
I heard.
expecting.
I heard.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, 22.4 fantasy points per game. That's what you were anticipating for this season, and you ain't got one. You ain't got one fantasy point from him this season. So, how do you feel about that, man? Considering he might not even play. I don't even know if he's gonna play this season. To be honest, that's okay. We'll move on to the next one. I can get his commentary in a minute. He's on the road. He's moving, so it's gonna come in and out. All right. So, are you back with us?
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
back. I'm back.
Nah, you good? You good?
No,
Hey,
no, what I'm saying, man, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for all the owners, man, who drafted him, man, because he was mostly, I mean, he's pretty much everybody's number one pick in everybody's league,
yeah.
and everybody who picked him pretty much are losing. I mean, they're losing bad.
Oh yeah, because if you played him in at least a 12, you played him in a competitive league like 12 teams. You had to wait a whole 11. No, you had to wait what 20 something, 22 rounds, right? Something like that
Yep, before you get to the next pick.
before you get to the next pick. And by the time you get down there, you would have got to your. I mean, you could have picked up a diamond in the rough at this point because
Right.
next on the list is Tariq Hill. I mean, God, eh,
Oh, man.
I mean that is a
Damn!
yeah. I mean, but it's not his fault because he
It's
lost the
not.
quarterback. He lost the quarterback, and that's really what is killing him right now. I mean,
And killing me, too.
yeah. Sorry, man. So
Hey, but look, but at least Tua can come back. He coming back. Now,
I was having a
should he,
conversation with
should,
my dad about
should he come back? Now, should he come back is the
it. Look,
question.
look. I was having a conversation about
But
my dad like about this. It's like my dad was like, "Look, he needs to just go back to Hawaii, become a coach. You know, these high schools, take that money. You got guaranteed money. Hey, take that money and call it a career, man. Because I was like, man, this dude's gonna die on the field, and I don't want that to happen because that would
I definitely don't. That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, that would be traumatizing. Like, yeah. So
Like, Like go back to high school, go coach,
Yeah, go
all
coach.
the you know what I'm saying? Bring them back to prominence.
Yeah,
Something. Make them the Alabama the Pacific. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. That's what I think. But hey, that's his life. All right. So CD Lamb, CD Lamb's actually been doing decent. If I look at it right now in his performance, and I'm bring up numbers. Thanks FFT for for you doing all the research for me because I don't have to go and look too hard anymore. So if we look at his numbers, uh, CD Lamb is averaging 13.7 fantasy points per game. So he hasn't really been doing what you expect from a
Nah,
first round pick.
nah, he really hasn't, man.
Yeah,
I don't think it's really Dak fault, man. And really, he hadn't really been catching any ball. He throws it, he dropped. He just been dropping.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. He got the bag, man. I feel like he can place it. I don't know.
yeah. They gave
I'm not.
away like that was
I'm not a big City fan anyway. So
you said what?
I'm not a big City fan. I don't really like his attitude, man. It's something about him, man. You kind of rub it the wrong way, man.
That's fine.
I
Hey,
don't know.
you are entitled to your opinion, man. That's
Yeah.
fine. All right, Justin Jefferson. We go to him. Justin Jefferson. He's been averaging. I'm looking at it. 17.5 fantasy points per game. Hey, that's hey, ain't bad. Considering I thought Justin Jefferson was going to be a
Yeah,
elite
I'm about to say that crazy. We thought he was gonna be, but he's supposed to been the person that we all thought was gonna be trash this year with no quarterback. And he pretty much he's number one this year.
Yep. Hey, he got
Again, again,
yeah. Hey,
that man's blessed.
hey. Look. He went to Sam Darnold. You know, and oh, there you go. Sam Darnold. He was like, hey,
It's my quarterback.
quarterback.
Right.
Hey, that is his quarterback. All right. We're gonna keep on looking at this list. We got Bijan. We already talked about him. Bijan and Brees. They ain't doing what they need to do, I don't believe. Let me see what their numbers are. Bijan, as of right now, dang, he ain't even in the top 10. God dang.
No,
I didn't even know that.
he a big disappointment, man.
Look, Brees Hall is number 15 out of running backs so far, only averaging 14 fantasy points per game, which is okay. But and Bijan is number 21, averaging 12.4 fantasy points per game. Yeah, these are not what you. This is number 5 and number 6. We're talking about Bijan number 5 and Brees Hall number 6. They ain't cutting it. That is not. That is not cutting it. It's not who you drafted them to be. So,
Oh,
i- i- any more commentary before I move on? I know this is personal to you about Bijan. Oh,
I mean,
my bad. My bad. Bijan. I didn't say the right thing.
Falcons, rise up!
you better rise up before they rise up out of there. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because he can't let this this second round this seventh round player Algier outplay him, man. But I think it's play calling too, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think they're not using them right. Like they keep trying to take him back to the edge, man. It's not working. Like you gotta get him out of his space. That's where he's best at.
Yeah.
He can catch screens and all kinds of stuff, man. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Falcons gonna Falcons.
hey, Falcons going Falcon, man. Look. Hey, speaking of Falcons going Falcon, Darnell Mooney just caught a touchdown.
Darnell Mooney.
Hey, you
Okay, that's fine. I think Von started Mooney this week, so that's bad for me.
know.
What scored the game, by the way?
It is 14-10 Falcons.
Okay.
Hey.
So I guess safe to assume Bijan didn't get one of those touchdowns, huh?
Oh Lord. They
What
almost
happened?
converted that for a touchdown. Buccaneers on the kickoff. All right. Try not to get too distracted. All right, Jamar Chase. He hasn't. I don't think he's been doing well either. Let me go look at his numbers real quick.
All right. I think
Nope.
he's pretty better as of late. I think the last game he finally showed up. Last game.
But he's number 8 out of receivers. 14.4 fantasy points, averaging for these first 4 games. That's not number 7 pick.
Yeah,
That's not who you're drafting for.
that's not good. That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
I can say the same thing about Umbra. Umbra's 13. He's
Yeah,
only
he's down too. Yeah, he's down too. Not good enough.
12.7. 12.7 fantasy points per game. Look, you will never get. I'm talking about all these players, right? You know who the number 1 person for his average draft position is?
Who?
I'm scrolling down on the list. I still hadn't got there yet. Just give me a quick second. I passed by. There we go. Mr. Nico Collins, number
Wow.
27. Number 27. And he's number 1 in fantasy right now, averaging 19 fantasy points per game for wide receiver. Number 1. Yeah. Hey, round of applause. Because if I had a chance, I would have picked up Nico. But you got, the names that got picked for him is insane, right?
Yeah, because Nico in Houston, right?
Yeah, Nico's in Houston. He's the top dog in Houston. Hey,
That's crazy, man. Because I mean, when you thought with Diggs there, man, it would took away some of his opportunities, man. But man, maybe it increased it because I guess with Diggs there, it kind of took some more attention off him. He got, he get more looks because of it.
But you got to think of all the wide receivers you took before him. AJ Brown,
I know.
Nope.
Go to Garrett Wilson.
Nope.
At number 13. Puka Nacua.
Hurt.
Marvin Harrison. I mean, let's see. Marvin Harrison.
I think he's going
number 9.
He's cool
Number 9 right now in 14 fantasy points per game. That's where he's at.
Yeah. Where Malik Neighbors at?
Oh, you want to know where he was drafted?
Where?
Let's see. Malik Neighbors. It's crazy. Let's see. Malik Neighbors is number 46. Average draft position. Oh, Jesus, thank you. Woo. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Baker Mayfield.
Hey, that's 2 for 1 for us. We'll take it.
Hey, I need my Mike Evans, man. But Malik
I need my pass.
I know. But Malik Neighbors was 46, man. And he right now is number 2 behind Nico, averaging 18.5 fantasy points per game.
But what's crazy, man? They force feed his ass, man. They force feed him.
Hey, get it how you will, man. Get it how you will.
If I knew Daniel Jones was gonna do that, man, I'd have drafted him too.
Yeah, if I knew he was gonna get 18 targets.
Like, genius.
Hey, but that's crazy though, right? So nobody.
Yeah.
We knew Malik Neighbors was gonna be good, but we didn't know he was gonna be good. Like, that's
yeah, man. They treat him like he's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
so,
I mean he's Justin Jefferson's number 3 on average fantasy points per game. He's number 3, and he got Jaden Reed, Jawan Jennings, number 5, Chris Godwin, number 6, DK Metcalf, number 7, Jamar Chase, number 8, Marvin Harrison, number 9, Stephon Diggs, number 10. So you got 2 people on the same team in the top 10. CD Lamb, number 11. Rashid Rice. Oh, my bad. Right. He gonna play. I think he might be done.
Yeah, I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, I think he done. Hey, but Amon-Ra St. Brown, number 13. Jameson Williams, 14. I mean, come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, Brian Thomas Jr., who was way down drafted, number 15. I mean, Alan Lazard, number 17. Alan Lazard.
I mean, it's like the rookies, man. The rookies are playing. Like,
dude, Chris Olave, number 21.
Young league.
Drake London, number 22. I mean, even Xavier Worthy is over Scary Terry. And I just made a trade, actually, for Terry McLaurin because I have
it's
Jaden Daniels.
shift the mindset, man.
You said what? Say it again.
Gotta start shifting the mindset, man. It's like gotta shift our mindset, like man, like the young guys are the way they are the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Like normally, I don't draft rookies. I usually don't draft rookies, man, because I can't trust. I don't no history. But now, I
You
mean,
got the trust issues, Marque.
the ones that really got, yeah, I do, man. But I guess, man, they dogs, man, especially at the receiver end. It may be worth looking at. Now, if running backs don't touch them. If running backs don't touch them, quarterbacks definitely don't touch them. But but then again, look at Jaden Daniels. I mean, it's one out of every group. You just gotta find the right one.
Hey, everybody drafted Caleb Williams before Jaden Daniels, and hey, I went with Jaden Daniels in my one league, and that was my only quarterback. Hey, I just looked at him.
I remember that. I remember that. I thought you were crazy. I'm like, man, no way I draft Jaden Daniels.
Hey, I looked at him and said this, man.
It's my quarterback.
Yep. Hey, do or die. I was like, hey, and it's paid off. He's number one. He's I think he's the number one QB. Let me look. Let me make sure. I don't want to misspeak. Yes.
I think he is. Yeah, he know one.
23.2 fantasy points per game. He's the number one QB. A rookie is number one in fantasy right now. You know who he's ahead of? Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Number 3, Baker Mayfield. Number 4, Sam Darnold. Which is like, you don't expect to hear. You hearing these names and you're like, what the hell's going on? Sam Darnold,
right.
Baker Mayfield.
Only one. And where's Patrick Mahomes? Where's Josh Allen?
Hey, Josh Allen's number 5. Guess who's behind Josh Allen right now?
Dak Prescott.
Huh? You said what?
Is it Dak?
Nope.
Is it Dak?
Nope.
Geno Smith.
That's a no.
Nope.
You want to guess one more? Because you never go guess it. I don't think you can go guess it. It's wild. You want to know?
I think I have service issues.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, who is it?
It's Justin Fields.
Yeah, I think I'm going. Justin Fields. What?
Damn!
No lie. I'm looking at it right here. He's averaged 18.7 fantasy points per game. Justin Fields is better than Pat Mahomes at fantasy right now. Pat Mahomes is number 15.
If Pat Mahomes, he playing like a dumpster fire lately, man. He a pick machine right now. He a turnover machine.
But you know
but
what
he
he's
wins.
got? Hey, you know what he's got?
What's that?
He's Mr. Unlimited.
His name's Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you gotta be unlimited.
Hey, he winning. You know, Pat Mahomes give a damn about fantasy. He like, I'm still winning games. We 4-0.
Yeah, he got that dog in him. I get that.
Man. Yeah, he got that dog in him. Yeah. Yeah, but
Yes,
dude,
sir.
there is no way I would have thought freaking Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Justin Fields. Those are the people in your top 10. Geno Smith is number 8 behind Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts is number 9. Kyler Murray is number 10. CJ Stroud's 11. Joe Burrow's 12. Brock Purdy's 13. Derek Carr's 14. I mean,
it was crazy. All 10 of those people, the first top 10, nobody would have got picked. Nobody would have picked.
Except for like Lamar Jackson. I mean, yeah,
Maybe
Josh Allen.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. No, those two. But everybody else, no.
No, and Jalen Hurts. I mean, those are 3 out of the 10.
I wouldn't have picked Jalen Hurts. But
Damn!
Always. You flip-flopping, man. You flip-flopping. That's okay. That's okay.
Go on,
That's okay.
Go on, Jay.
Hey, go on, Jay. It's okay, man. It's okay. All right. So this the whole conclusion of this whole segment was like everybody who anticipated players being good are like totally off. Nobody knows because nobody could have predicted the way the fantasy season's turned out so far. I mean, Alvin Kamara being the number one running back, Alvin Kamara.
Right.
A dude off the waiver wire, Jordan Mason's number 5, like a running back.
Didn't the man beat up somebody? Didn't the man just beat up somebody last year?
Jordan Mason?
No, Alvin Kamara. Didn't he beat up somebody
Oh
last
yeah,
year? And
yeah.
barely.
He beat the dude at the casino or something like that. Hey, but
Yeah.
he was still good enough. Hey, he got off some charges, man. Hey, he got off some charges. But if you're feeling discouraged right now in fantasy, this is my little, my little segue. If you're feeling discouraged right now, I would say it's time to make some trades. Uh, in the words of our other co-host, who has another podcast called the Trade for Yourself Podcast, you want to get your finances right. He has his slogan: "Don't pay for it, trade for it." So
That's it.
if you're down bad right now, you need to start making some trades, man. Start taking some risks because why not? It can't get any worse, right?
That's it.
You can't get any worse. So maybe next episode, we'll go into some potential trade talks because like I said, I made a trade. It was the first one in our league. I made the trade. People were a little pissed off about it. And I was like, why? It's like it's not an unfair trade. And it's not like I forced the dude to make the trade. So anyway,
But they don't like you when you make trades, man. They always jump on you every time you make a trade.
I don't know why, man. Like I'm struggling. I'm only 2-2 in that league. Ain't like I'm undefeated.
Man, they always jump on you. You make trades.
Yeah, man. As soon as the trade went through, there was like the chat blew up. Trade alert, and it's like another dude's like, I'm gonna make sure to veto the trade.